Okay, welcome again to the channel. Um, my name is Ademola, and I'm happy that you are here today. Okay, in our last video, the last time I was online, I mentioned at this point here when Bitcoin was at 19,300. That's at this very point here, and I was like, Bitcoin at this level is not safe. That the whole market might correct, and you can see what happened after that time. Just imagine we had this serious pullback. Okay, so now the question that a lot of people are asking is, are we going to is it safe now to buy in? Is it safe to are we ready to bounce? Like what we have here is a double bottom, but are we ready to bounce? Okay, that's the question that lot of people are asking. That are we ready to leave now? Are we ready to go off? But if you look at this is our W. I mean, um, a kind of double bottom pattern for me here. But that is not enough for you to say, okay, we have formed a double bottom, so we are going to go up immediately. No. If you study this pattern, there is something called a symmetry triangle. Okay, this is symmetry triangle, and symmetry triangle is formed when you have a high, then a lower high on the upper side, then a lower high, just like we have here, then a lower high, and I think we're about forming another one here. Then on the lower part, you have a low, then a higher low, and probably another higher low. So when you have this situation here, what you form is a triangle, but this triangle is um called symmetry triangle. It's not a descending triangle, neither a rising triangle, ascending triangle. So this is a symmetry triangle. Now, symmetry triangle has a peculiarity, and that peculiarity is that it is a continuation pattern. Now, if this is a continuation pattern, it means that whatever the direction we are traveling before, we might likely correct continue in that direction. And if you look at this direction, it is clear here that of course we are descending. You can see we are descending. So this pattern is saying that we might continue on this pattern, on this direction. At least we might have to make another leg down. And for you to know how far we will go down, let's take a measured move. So you start from the top of the triangle and you stop at low, and then you take this measured to prospective or the breakout point. So let's say this breakout here, you see our target will be around 14,800, and if it break out earlier, your target should go down, and if it anywhere it break out, you take the measured move, and that give you where you are likely to go to, where you are likely to have a support. Okay, so we're likely to have our next support at 14,800. Okay, now if you look backward, if you look towards the left, does 14,000 play any important role in the past? So we want to ask ourselves, okay, we want to ask ourselves, so you move back and then you confirm if 14,800 was a point of reference anytime in the past. So that will tell you if it has ever acted as a resistance or support, then you know that you find a support for the local low. And if not, then you might have to look further. And not just this pattern, if you look at this pattern, I've already told you that this pattern is bearish, that we might likely to continue downward. But not just that, this is called a death cross. Now, a death cross is a situation whereby the 21 moving average or 20 moving average crosses the 50 moving average. So when this happens, you call it a dead cross because automatically the price might stay below it for quite some time. So just like this 21 moving average now is acting as a resistance, and until we decisively make a high above, until we cross above this 17,486, and if we make if the price should cross above it upward, then we are going to go up significantly. But if the price does cannot do that, I mean, if let's say this now is heading up, it's break above this, then you have more move probably to come and retest this 19,000, 19,500. But as long this place is intact, then we might likely to continue downward, because once this place break, then we form a W pattern, and that will take us to 19,000. Okay, but this is very much unlikely. This is very much unlikely, but nothing is impossible. When you trade, when you're trading in the market, you understand that nothing is impossible. uh the market can go up when you don't expect it, and it can go down when you don't expect it. So you're not um concluding that, oh, the market is definitely going to go down or it's definitely going to go up. You have to be flexible enough to be certain that the market, to accept whatever the market is doing. Of course, you are not the one determining the market. Okay, now looking at this stochastic RSI, I feel we might come a little bit towards this green line, or even play with this 21 moving average. Then we come, maybe we just have a little upward move to like 70, and then boom, we come down. And this time around, by the time we come down, it will be it might happen very fast. Like by the time we'll be ending this video now, we might be witnessing some serious drop, just like we did in this other one here. Okay, so in order to keep the video short, this is what we're talking about. The market is, as form is tightening. This is on 1 hour basis, not 1 hour base. So it's tightening, and if this tightening continue, we might break out. We'll definitely break out in the next few hours. And after this breakout, are we going to break out to the upside or downside? That's just what we have tried to establish. We are very, very much likely, like 70% likely probability that will break to the downside, and we'll be looking at 14,800. Now, here is the point. Are you supposed to sell now? If you sell at this very point, you might not be able to catch this point, because this move here may happen very fast, that when it hits this price, just like what happened here, if you sell at this point here, you discover that even let's say you sell at this point thinking that you will buy lower, and then immediately what happened? It jump up almost immediately. So you don't want to, if there is anything at this very point, if you are privileged to see it, just like I said in the last video, if you are privileged to see this point, you want to buy more. Because when you look at the last scale, maybe on a weekly or monthly, you discover that Bitcoin is super bullish. Bitcoin will go to crazy number comes next year. Like I'm talking about 150, 200, or even 300,000. I believe this is very, very possible for Bitcoin to go crazy in the next few months to come. But as at tomorrow, next tomorrow, the short time view is that Bitcoin is bearish. If you like this content, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Uh, please make comment, give us a thumbs up, Thumbs up will cost you nothing. It will cost you less than 10 seconds or even 3 seconds. Just scroll down and click the like button or the thumbs up. Once you do this, it makes the algorithm recognize this work, that okay, this is an important video in which a lot of people should have access to. So please help us. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate you. Thank you. See you in our next video. Bye for now.